Will the Senate approve the confirmation of the nomination of Professor Joash Ojo Amupitan, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, for appointment as the Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Professor Joash Amupitan, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, for appointment as Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission is hereby approved.
Breaking news, but with a familiar smell. The Nigerian Senate has confirmed Professor Joash Ojo Amupitan, SAN, as the new INEC chairman, replacing Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. On paper, he is a scholar and a lawyer, but many Nigerians are already asking the same uneasy question. Is this a new chapter for our democracy, or just the same old script with a different actor? President Tinubu forwarded Amupitan's name to the Senate, calling him a man of integrity and experience. Within hours, the lawmakers confirmed him, almost too smoothly. No long debates, no real resistance. That speed has triggered suspicions that the decision was pre-arranged, not evaluated. Who is Joash Amupitan? He is a constitutional lawyer, a senior advocate of Nigeria, and a former university dean. But politically, he is seen as close to the inner circle of those who helped power Tinubu to Aso Rock. And that's where the tension begins. Nigerians remember 2023, the ILF delays, the beavers' excuses, the glitches that never healed. So the big fear now is simple. Will Amupitan fix the system or protect the system? Every election year, INEC promises transparency.
The method is as provided by law. Electronic accreditation, electronic upload of results on the IRF portal, and that is why we are doing this mock. We are taking proactive measures to ensure that we give voters a pleasant experience, voting experience on election day.
And every year, Nigerians get technical difficulties. Under Yakubu, millions watch results fail to upload in real time. Under Amupitan, will the story change? Experts say unless he allows public verification of election data, the word glitch will simply get a new spelling. Some optimists argue Amupitan might surprise everyone, that his academic discipline could restore confidence. But critics insist royalty, not logic, decides how Nigerian institutions behave. Remember, even when Goodluck Jonathan considered defeat in 2015, that didn't make the election flawless. It only made it peaceful. True credibility comes when no one needs to concede, because everyone saw the truth unfold live. If Amupitan wants history to remember him differently, he must act fast, audit INEC's ICT system publicly, protect whistleblowers inside the commission, publish every election audit within 30 days, anything less. And 2027 will just be 2023 replayed in HD. So, Nigerians, do you believe Professor Amupitan will reform INEC or reinforce it? Will 2027 finally be free, fair and believable, or another well-packaged glitch? Tell us what you think in the comments. This is Chinick TV, where we ask the questions others avoid.
To answer directly and positively whether you were in fact a part of the president's legal team as alleged or speculated about, whether in any way, shape or form you were part of the president's defense or legal team arising from litigations in the last presidential election. That is the question. Then, on the comment, I agree completely with the premise upon which my good friend and colleague, Senator Ningi, the premise upon which he made his comments, which is that INEC right from the first indigenous chairman, Esua, in the 50s till date, so many professors like you have been appointed. So many jurists have been appointed. And so, being a professor speaks to your scholarship. In your own case, what is, for me, giving some level of comfort is the additional fact that you are, in addition to being a professor of law, you are a senior advocate of Nigeria. And this is the first time a senior advocate, in addition to being a professor, the two combined, is being nominated for this office. Why I say I agree with Ningi is because from the resume of your predecessors, there is no lack of scholarship or intellectual capacity or prowess in them at all. The issue has been, as he rightly said, integrity, patriotism, and above all, courage to do the right thing and capacity to be fair. Most of them are first-class scholars. You, at your age, have invested with this responsibility to make Nigeria proud. And look at our neighboring country, Ghana. The general elections they conduct. The last one specifically, presidential election, no litigation. Even before the final vote, the tally was counted, the sitting vice president, who was candidate of the ruling party, called President Mahama, now in office, and conceded defeat. So even within our West African sub-region, there's no doubt that we are clearly not acting as the giants of Africa when it comes to electoral integrity. So my comment would be,
question.
What will you do differently to write your name in gold to ensure that the results that will be announced will reflect the will of the people, so that everybody will congratulate one another and go and prepare for the next election. That way, Nigeria will renew its leadership and will reinforce our national identity and pride. Elections should not bring us down or make us look small or divide us. And you are aware of the enormous responsibility that history beckons on you. What would you do differently? But like I said earlier, use this opportunity to address the issues that have been speculated, rightly or wrongly, so that you can from now build a foundation of integrity and confidence on the people. Were you a part of the president's legal team or no? Thank you.
Well, I would have said, and I'm also aware that in 2007, the elections were not very good. That even the person who won came out and said, I must reform the electoral system. And that was late President Yaradua. May his soul rest in peace. He said to himself, and by the time he finished, in 2011, when I contested for second term as a governor, I can tell you it was much better. The litigations were less than 30% of what we had in 2007. So I know that as the election improves, not just the participants have confidence to congratulate their opponents. So that's what they are telling him. He should go and he should conduct where what? Where what? At that time, PDP was not torn into shreds. No, Senator Ningi, at that time, the PDP was not torn into shreds. But there's no human being that is saying today that can even go to such a platform, because you are going straight into litigation. You are going straight into litigation. So let us not discuss with the incoming chairman of INEC as if we are giving him a clue, because you are going straight into litigations. Who is going to sign your form? Senator Sahabi Yao.